Hello YouTube land, it's Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter. Today is February 22nd, I think. I don't know how long it's been on, maybe a week or just over a week since I've been on. But I'm having a pretty productive day, so I figured I'd take a little break. I'm doing a lot of baking today. Figured I'd take a little break, have a coffee with you. I don't have a lot to show you. I have a lot of whips. They're all almost finished. The blue sweater that I was working on, all the pieces are done, crocheted. I just have to get my button gear to seam it all, put it all together. My least favorite part. So I'll save that for next time. I do have other projects. Again, I'll save them for next time. What's new? As you can see, my hair color is new. Big mistake. I wanted to go a little lighter, and so I got some lightening stuff and I had my husband do it. Yeah, it's orange, but don't you worry. I found a lady down the street from here, or down the road, it's not really a street, down the road, and she's a hairstylist, and so I'm gonna go check her out, and Wednesday I'll get this all fixed up. But anyway, I don't fret about stuff like that. It's just hair. It'll grow back, and you gotta look different all the time anyway, right? Yeah, that's all that's been happening around here. We've had a lot of snow. It's snowing still. A lot of snow. So we haven't really gone anywhere, even though our province is opening up. A lot of things are opening up. We have no interest in doing that. We order our food online. We go and pick it up, and that's it. So anyway, it's just the two of us. We putter around here, and that's it. What have I got done? I think I showed you guys a picture of the punch bowl on top of my fridge. I'll put it here again. Full of little 3-round grannies in DK weight, and I used some of them. I thought I was going to use all of them, but as I think I've mentioned before, I'm making lap blankets for people in wheelchairs for an elderly home that my father-in-law volunteers at. Anyway, so lots of little lapgans. I put together a bunch of squares, and this is what I got. It's just big enough for a wheelchair, like I said, or a little bigger than a baby blanket, but I put them together. So got that done. I have enough for another one. Yeah, I have a lot of grannies. So that's done. The border was using Premier's Basics in DK. So I got that done. Then I'm trying to follow along 2 collabs or whatever you call them. Okay, so the first collab is called the Calendar Cal. I was reached out by Dina from Dina's Homespun Fun, tongue twister, reached out to me and said, would you be interested in participating? I'm like, sure, but I don't have the calendar. And at that point, I went on Amazon, couldn't get that calendar here because we order from Amazon.ca. But I did check a couple of days ago, and yes, you can get it now. But anyway, at that point, I couldn't, so I told Dina I don't have it. She said, no, I'll have it sent to you. Well, I still don't have it, and that was a couple weeks ago. I will be going to the post office box this week, so maybe it's in there. But in the meantime, she emailed me January and February. Have not started. I know I'm running late. Haven't even started the February because I got other things to work on. So I will be, all of these little collabs, I'm always going to be one step behind, but that's just who I am. Okay, anyway, the January, so I don't have the calendar to show you, but I'm going to show you the January pattern. So it's basically, it's just a circle, and I'm assuming, she's using cotton. I'm assuming you can use it as a a coaster or something. So I made this. It's a little big to be a coaster in my mind. It was pretty easy to do, no biggie. So this, I wish I'd brought my teapot. I have a glass teapot that hubby and I have been drinking a lot of tea lately. We're expanding our horizons. Anyway, this is big enough for the teapot. So that's what I'm gonna use it for. What else are you gonna use it for, right? But then I made coasters. So I made them smaller, see? Much smaller. But of course, and I made 2, but of course, I didn't want to leave it at that. I actually made 4 and then seamed 2 together. So these are, one's for hubby, one's for myself. And these are using, I believe these are all Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton, but they were all scraps, so I don't, or not scraps, but longer scraps. So I don't have the colorways. But yeah, so I sandwiched 2 together. So I made 4, and then, sorry about the shaking. And then I just seamed 2. Gives it a little more rigidity, you know? So I made that. So I'm quite pleased with that. So I'm gonna have a little teapot coaster and 2 mug coasters. Yeah. So hopefully I get the calendar this week, but I do have February's pattern, which I'm gonna start on soon. I haven't started on, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, watching the people. Oh, this is, by the way, Dina's this was actually Dina's Homespun Fun House. No, Dina's Homespun Fun. Yeah. Pamela's Adoring Crochet, Charmed Granny Crochet, who I've never given a shout out to, I don't think. But if you don't know Lynette, you have to go watch her. I never miss anything. And Lynette, I'm sorry, I don't comment often, but I watch, trust me. Ella from No Catchy Name and Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches is also gonna bobble in and out. She might not do all of them, but she'll bobble in and out. I will do all of them, just the timing is probably gonna be slow. So yes, I will leave all those links for these ladies down below and you guys can check them out. But there is a hashtag as well. It's called #CalendarCal. So the next one I believe is a Bavarian stitch. Looks interesting, so I'm gonna give it a try. But I was reading the emails and I think there might be an error in the pattern. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna give it a try soon. The other collab that I'm trying to do is the Movie and Stitch, or #Movie and Stitch. Terry at Yarnjoy Podcast started this with the help of Ella from No Catchy Name. Ella's a busy girl these days. Valerie from Valerie's Cuddly Cat Crochet, and Lee from Lee Mac, who I adore. That woman's so talented. Anyway, they're doing it and they've opened it up to anybody who wants to do it. And I said, yeah, I'm on, but I probably will not do the whole year or the whole alphabet. So what the idea is that you're gonna pick a movie, and they're gonna use the alphabet, and you're gonna showcase the movie, pick a project to work while watching the movie, and then come back and share trivia or whatever with the movie. Now, this is letter B. My B movie that I chose was Better Off Dead with John Cusack. I'm not gonna give you any trivia. To be honest with you, I didn't do any research on it, so I'm a little lacking in that. But it was released in mid 80s, I believe, and that was my first introduction to John Cusack, who I adore. And he was a cute kid, and he's still an adorable man. I love him. I think he's absolutely fabulous. And I sat down and I watched this, and I was watching it actually during the day, and hubby was in our bedroom, which quasi office. And all of a sudden he comes out, he goes, "Are you watching Better Off Dead?" Now hubby and I did not know each other when we were teenagers, so And I'm like, yeah, how did you know? He goes, one of my favorite movies. And so I'm one of these people that I watch a movie, but to be honest with you, I forget it. Like as soon as it's done, it's gone out of my head. And he is one of these types, and him and his buddies will remember lines from movies. And he came out quoting lines from the movie, and I'm like, I don't know how he remembers this stuff. And then, so he kept coming out, because he had work to do, so he kept coming out, watching like 2 minutes, and then going back. It was hilarious. Anyway, the movie was your typical teen, slapstick, stupid comedy. It was, I found myself laughing. Yeah, I'm not sure if that movie would be made nowadays. Okay, my memory card is full. I need to delete some stuff. I'm so sorry. It seems like it's a habitual thing around here, but it really isn't. Anyway, the movie was, it was funny and cheesy, and like I said, I don't think it would be made today. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. Not sure that it's the kind of movie that I would watch over and over. I remember watching it as a teenager, and I watched it as an adult. I think that's it. It's done. I'm not gonna watch it again. Although my hubby and his buddies know quite a few of the lines from there. Anyway, I'm not gonna give you any trivia or anything because I didn't do my research, but I decided with these movies that I'm going to be making a hat for every movie that I think corresponds to the hat. So I believe, and again, I should have done my research, I believe that John's love interest, or the girl that he loves in the movie, that doesn't love him back, her name's Kate, and she had a hat. And so, by the way, this movie there's a lot of skiing involved. She was wearing a hat very similar to this. Now, if I find a picture, I will put a picture of Kate wearing this hat. And if you look at the picture, it is a double thickness hat, and it looks like it was done on a loom or something. But I didn't have a loom or anything like that. So what I did was I tried to find colors that were similar, and I knitted it. And that's okay. And I have a ponytail on, but it's kind of cute, right? Yeah, it's a little big on me. I like my hats very, very tight. It's a little big, but it'll probably be a donate hat. Yeah, so this and Kate's hat, I think it did a good job. There you go. That's my input into that. The next movie that I've chosen is Clan of the Cave Bear. I'll leave a picture here. Now, it's another older movie. I read this book decades and decades ago, or the first book. It's a series of books. I never continued with the series. I don't know why, but I just remember thinking, wow, that was a good book. And then I never watched the movie, and the movie has Daryl Hannah in it. Never watched it. So I'm gonna try to find it, and I'm going to try to watch it, and then give you my opinion on it. So, and then figure out another hat to make that I think corresponds with that movie. So anyway, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, that's all I got. Now, the last thing is I don't normally show you things that I've purchased, like yarn. Because, one, it's ridiculous. I buy way too much. I've been trying not to buy, but wouldn't you know, I got a lot of coupons and gift cards to use up, so I've been shopping for yarn. But I'm not gonna show you all the stuff because, yeah, I don't wanna be influencing anybody buying yarn. But I wanted to show you this, and only because, so let me give you a story. The other day, hubby was cleaning off his dresser, and he came across a Visa gift card that was gifted to him, and he came out and he goes, I'm not gonna use this. I'm like, what? He goes, you go ahead, use it. I'm like, okay. And within 5 minutes, that Visa card was spent. Now, this was a yarn that I've been wanting for a long time. And the reason is I watch a lot of knitters and I read knitting blogs, and there's a lot of knitters that rave about this yarn. And it's Barocco Sesame. And if you look at it online, it looks gorgeous. I mean, the colors are stunning. So it's all these jewel tones, and then they have little flecks in there. And I believe it's a number 3. Oh, it's a number 4. I wouldn't call that a number 4. That is a 3. Anyway, it's 43% wool, 39% acrylic, 9% cotton, and 9% nylon. And they all rave about this, and yes, it is stunning. It is gorgeous. But it's not that soft. I mean, it's not itchy. Like, I wouldn't say it was itchy. It feels more coarse. So I got a sweater's quantity of sesame, or Barocco Sesame. And supposedly they have all these new colors. It just happens that the site, I forget where I bought it from, the site that I went on had it on sale, which I paid a lot for this. Each one of these is in the $20, $25 range, in and around there here in Canada. I got it on sale for $17, which is pretty expensive. So needless to say, this will be a sweater for me. Well, it's my colors too, right? Or I love colorful things, scrappy, jumbled colors. So it's gonna be something, it's gonna be a sweater for me. Do you guys ever order yarn and you're kind of, I wouldn't say I hate it, but I'm disappointed. I'm a little disappointed because all these knitters kept raving about how great this is. No, I've not worked with it. So maybe it gets better as you work with it. Yeah, I was disappointed. Anyway, this will be a future sweater, hopefully coming soon. I'm thinking cardigan, or maybe, I don't know. And I don't know if I should knit with it or crochet with it. I don't know, maybe I try both. Anyway, that's all I have, and I have no idea how many, because it's now split in 2. I have no idea how many minutes it is, and if it's too long, I do apologize. I do have some other stuff, so I'll probably be back in a week or so. I have some other stuff to show you that I've been working on. Anyway, I hope everyone is having a wonderful start to their week, and I know I am. I'm spunky today. I feel, I'm baking up a storm. I'm making vegetarian moussaka, smashed potatoes. I'm making, because I had leftover potatoes, I'm making cranberry, oat, orange, banana muffins. No recipe. I just put it all together and we'll see how it turns out. I've been baking a lot lately. But anyway, I hope everyone's having a wonderful week, and we will talk soon.